An irate community living in informal settlements in Effingham expressed their frustration over poor living conditions and a lack of employment on Friday morning. The enraged protesters barricaded roads before handing over a memorandum of demands to their councillor to escalate to the mayor of Itiquini. Leon Bennett, a community youth member, said service delivery is one of the community's major problems and this protest was necessary to voice their concerns.
I'm a youth member for Ward 34. I work for Informal settlements. We're developing our youth and we're complaining about our service deliveries that we don't have. And most thing that we are complaining about is our one-room shacks is broken down for no reason.
When was it broken?
They started yesterday campaigning, so they were coming in, so our guys also retaliated, so there's nothing that happened. It's transpired this year. This is what's happening.
So, are you part of the protesters?
Yes, I'm part of the protesters. I started the protest early this morning, 1 o'clock. And then we also had gas shot at us this morning. And that wasn't pleasant because we never damaged anything at all. So if that's our human rights, we also can practice it. So yeah.
So are you saying your protest is different to another protest?
It is different to another protest because we're probably fighting for our human rights as informal dwellers.
What are some of the basic services that your community is lacking?
Jobs. We have a lot of factories around us, so the jobs are not given to our people, not given to labor. Neither even our subcontractors, like we have business forums. We don't get those jobs. Other people get the jobs, and then we don't even get jobs like being laborers. So we are told that there's particular guys within our informal settlements that give jobs to their peers and the ones that need the jobs. Just like the councillor, he deals with Bobby Maharajh. He deals with all the people that get the jobs and the people that get the jobs. So we don't get any jobs. They know what they're doing. So.
What about service delivery? Is it a problem in your community?
Yes, service delivery, sanitation and water. We're crying up until now. Our conditions of toilets are not the type that you think it is. It's not at all there. And as for us, we got children. We live in a one-room shack with more than like five in a household, and no water and no toilets. So you think of the hardship that we face every day, it's on a daily basis. And it's not that we're here to rent out these shacks when we're building them. We live in them. Yes, there are people that rent out shacks, but those people are loan sharks, to tell you the truth. And the old committee members that have been in the committees, they're the ones that build shacks. So when shacks get broken down, their shacks don't get broken. Our shacks get broken. Although they have a numbering, something called data, which municipality has been doing. So even if it's numbered, they break it. So yeah.
Ward Councillor Bobby Maharajh said he was not prepared to address the community as he was only told to collect the memorandum.
Okay, that is why I'm here. There was personal attack on me, I can deal with it. But I want the memorandum to take it to the mayor. Not to answer questions, this is not the time.
Come in the front with the people, just tell you.
I will come. Let me read this and I will be back.
When?
As soon as I've given this to the mayor, I go through it myself. No, I'll give it to the mayor.
Community activist Sakile Tabede said there is no leadership, communication or service delivery in their area.
Security company that came yesterday, which is Kelvin Security Company that came yesterday to try and demolish the shacks that have been existing for more than 10 years within the area of Simplex. So people, they started from there and they bent the tires, they said they can't demolish their own shacks and all those kind of things. So it's more like the community were fighting back to what Kelvin was trying to do. Yes, finally they didn't manage to do all those kinds of things. Then the community continued to say, you know what, we've suffered enough. These kind of things, they normally happen to our community. And on top of that, we can't see no leadership in our ward, we can't see no service delivery to our ward, we can't seem to get anything, even the projects in our ward, we can't seem to get the projects. We can't even work on our own ward with the local businesses that we have here. People from here, they should be able to get employment, at least 60%. As a result now, it's only 10% of the people that are working in the local businesses or in the local companies that we have right here. Due to what? Due to poor leadership, due to non-communication from the leaders, which is in this case, it's our Councillor Bobby Maharajh.
So in terms of service delivery, is the community getting any?
No, the community is not getting anything. That's why they're being so fed up. That's why they're taking to the street, just because there's nothing that they're getting out of it. The last time we ever had something that was huge, which was a community development, it was when they were putting electricity to our own shacks, which they put the part of electricity to our own shacks. That's the only time that we had something that was big. Thereafter that was going together with what? With the toilets and showers that we have in our ward, or we have in our community. That was the only thing that we ever had. Anything and everything that has got to do with the community and developing the community, no, we don't get it. We have to wait for that 14 days. After that 14 days, if they're not willing to speak to us, we have to take it back to the state. We have to fight by all means that there has to be someone who has to listen to us. If it means that provincial has to come and listen to us, or whether it's national that has to come and listen to us, it has to be. Because we, the community, we go and vote. Why we exercising our vote, but at the end of the day, there's no one who's taking care of us. There's no one who meets our, it's not even demands, it's necessities that we need. It's basic needs, like the likes of sanitation and water. Those things we need, we have to be clean, we have to have sanitation. But if they're willing to not respond, well, they must wait and see after 14 days what will happen.
They really wanted you to address them today, but you chose not to. Why?
I chose not to, because I didn't know what they were coming up with. But that one lady that came, when you were watching, I'm going to call her elderly lady, she says she wants me back. And I told her I will come back. I will go back, and if you want to join me, feel free to. Right? I will go back. I don't say something and duck. That's not me. You don't know me then if you come to that conclusion. I didn't know what this was. I didn't read it either. At that point in time, you were there. You were witness to it. But you were also witness to statements made like leadership treating people like pieces of shit. That is disgusting. And I'm being mild. This TIFTIS brought this out. And this is why I say there's a rift in the ANC at this point in time. I am taking this to the mayor. I am going to say to the mayor what I'm saying to you. And it's up to the mayor to decide, because he is ANC. And I am going to identify certain things here. We want basic needs such as sanitation and water. They have water. Sanitation they have. But what's happening is that because of the excessive use, there's blockages. There's no two ways about that. We did that interview with regards to the sewer spillage on Effingham Road. What came out of there was not something that's nice. Sanitary pads. So it's the excessive use, and it's not the only informal settlement that has got this problem. Tandanani is another one. I get in touch with the water and sanitation department. I give them, if there is a ward committee member living in that particular informal settlement, such as Mr. Logada, that is there, I'll give them his name and his cell number. They communicate with him. They have been there, from what I've been told, on quite a few occasions. But every time they go back, there's blockage. And I'm not holding the water and sanitation department responsible. They come to do their work. But they come and do the same thing over and over and over again.
So what would be the answer to these people?
I'm going to find out from the sanitation department, like I was pushing for that spillage in Effingham Road. It's not spilling now. They've done something there that has prevented that. I need to find out from the sanitation department what is causing these problems, not just in Simplex, but causing it in other informal settlements also. Because they do go back. I'm not defending the municipality here. As a matter of fact, I should be attacking them, but no.
what is right. And they have come back, they've done the cleanup, they go away, they come back again. So there's need for me to meet with some senior official in the sanitation department, like we've done with the one in Effingham, and find out what is it we can do to assist the informal settlements, and I'm using the plural, please. Okay? Because you cannot be living in those kind of conditions, feces and what have you. Right? I will not accept that.
Tabede said if a lack of communication persists, they will take their fight back to the streets. Lloyd Govinsamy for Tabloid TV News in Effingham.